All right, let's jump right in. If you're an investor who's been looking for your next big global move, well, New Zealand might have just rolled out the red carpet for you. We're going to break down their new Active Investor Plus visa and see what all the buzz is about. You know, so many people dream of living in a place like New Zealand. The lifestyle, the stable economy, it's all there. But let's be honest, for investors, the path to residency has often felt like trying to solve a puzzle in the dark, a real maze of complicated rules that can stop you in your tracks. So, to fix that, to cut right through all that complexity, New Zealand has launched this new pathway, the Active Investor Plus visa. The whole idea is to make things way clearer, much more flexible, and actually bring some real tangible benefits to the country's economy.
And wow, has it gotten a response? I mean, right away, 532 applications flooded in under these new rules. People were clearly waiting for something like this.
But get this, that's not just 532 investors. When you add in their partners and kids, you're looking at over 1,700 people ready to pack their bags and build a new life in New Zealand. That's a huge number. And what about the money? Well, the economic impact is already staggering. Just from the applications that have been approved so far, we're talking about a commitment of nearly $1 billion. So yeah, this program is definitely attracting some serious capital. Okay, so you might be wondering, how does this actually work? Well, the beauty of this new visa is that it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. They've built a really flexible framework that gets that different investors have, different strategies. So it really breaks down into two main pathways. On one hand, if you're all about high-growth opportunities, there's a $5 million minimum investment over 3 years. Think direct investments, managed funds, that kind of thing. On the other hand, if you prefer a more balanced, steady approach, you can go for a $10 million investment over 5 years, which gives you the flexibility to include assets like bonds and property. But here's the thing. Just because the path is clearer doesn't mean you should try to walk it alone. In fact, getting expert guidance is absolutely crucial if you want to navigate all the details smoothly and, actually get your application approved. And this is exactly where a specialist firm can be a total game changer. For instance, a company like Just Immigration Consulting, this is their bread and butter. They are laser focused on the New Zealand immigration system and can provide that support you really need. And for something this personal, a company's philosophy really does matter. It's not just about filling out forms. It's about understanding the person, the family, the story behind every single application. That focus on cultural understanding and genuine care, that can make all the difference in the world. I think one of the biggest attractions of this whole new visa is how it just knocks down old barriers one by one. We're talking lower investment minimums, you don't have to spend as much time in the country, there's way more flexibility on what you can invest in, and, this is a big one, there's no English language requirement. Seriously, getting rid of the English language requirement is a huge deal for investors from around the globe. It's a recognition that your financial smarts aren't tied to one language. And that's exactly why having consultants who can support you in languages like Punjabi and Hindi is so important. It ensures nothing gets lost in translation. So if you're listening to this and thinking, hey, this may be for me, the obvious question is, what's next? How do you even get the ball rolling? Well, the most straightforward first step is to talk to an expert who can give you advice tailored just for you. They can look at your specific situation, your portfolio, and really help you figure out which investment category is the perfect fit for your goals. So that really leads us with one final thought. With a much simpler process, some really amazing benefits, and expert help ready to go, could this Active Investor Plus visa be the key to your future in New Zealand?